I did want to check for spark real quick, so I'm gonna do that. All right, we'll try this side. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. Yep. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that. We definitely have spark on this side, but the other side I was not getting spark, so I'll have to diagnose that. All right, this has been a little bit of a process here. Originally I just had spark on the left side, but I've finally gotten, I think, spark on both sides, so I'm gonna have Julia come help me confirm that. But up here we have these coils or condensers, and then we have the spark plug wires going into the spark plugs. So when there was spark on just one side, the easiest thing to test at first was the spark plug. So I took the working spark plug that I was seeing spark, I knew it was working, took it to the other side and tried getting spark on the other side, but I was having a little bit of trouble with that. So then I grabbed one of the coils from this bike and put it on this one, and I was having a little bit of trouble getting it running. Then I realized that was a little dumb because I didn't really know for sure if the coil was working from this bike. So I came over to this black one. I was like, I know that I had this bike running recently, so I took the coil off of that one and the wire, spark plug wire, put them on this bike, and I was still not having spark. But then I checked the battery. Well, actually what I did was I checked the left side again. I realized then I wasn't even getting spark on the side that I was supposed to get spark on. So I checked the battery and it was only like between 9 and 10 volts. So I was worried maybe I had damaged one of the, what do you call them? I don't know, cores or whatever, one of the sections of the battery. But I put it on the charger and it came back up to charge, no problem. So I think I had just killed the battery in the process of swapping all these out, and probably the coil from that bike, since that one hasn't been run in a very long time, it's likely that might have drained the battery. So I took the battery off the charger, hooked it back up, got that all figured out, and I ended up checking spark on this right side. I got spark on the right side. Then I went back to the left just to confirm, and nothing. So I was worried. But came down here to the points. I was thinking realistically, because I checked the battery again, the battery's not dead. But I ended up using a bit of sandpaper, cleaning off the points, especially this side. I don't know which of the two goes to each one or if it goes to both. I don't know. But I cleaned off this side and I ended up getting spark out this spark plug as well. So like I said, I'm going to have Julia come out, just confirm that we're getting spark on both sides. And if we do, then I'm going to start putting this bike back together. I'll take this black bike's gas tank, which still has the petcock hooked up, and I'll use these fuel hoses because I know that system all runs together pretty well. And I'll hook them onto these carbs and see if this bike will run. I'm expecting the first time I kick it over, I'll probably have some leaks or clogged carbs because I haven't cleaned these out at all. It's possible that miraculously it could run just from putting it back together, but we're going to find out. You have words for it?
I have a lot of words to say.
All right.
I just want the Yappers and Cruisers fan club to know that Noah verbally harassed me and the family dog, and now he wants me to help him record. What do you think, chat? I think it's enough.
But I edit the videos.
Take a poll.
I'm going to make it sound like you said something crazy.
I'm living in a mental institution. Send help. He's editing me. He's censoring me.
Say I real quick. I don't remember harassing you.
He said that he can't find happiness and he wakes up every morning in dread and misery.
Bro.
I'm not even lying. This is every single day.
I said that I have a lot of things to be grateful for right now.
And he's choosing not to. That's what he said.
I did say that I'm choosing not to. But that was before I had spark on this bike. All right, as you guys can see, turn the key. We got these lights. It's a good start. All right, camera lady, wife, whatever you want to call yourself. If all goes well, you should see spark. Oh yeah, that's a fat spark. Okay. So now, I don't even want to mess with that, but I'll pull this spark plug out. All right. Fat sparks on that side too. Thank you, Julia. So I'm going to take these fuel hoses off real quick, grab the other gas tank, put it on, roll this outside. Obviously, I'm going to make sure I have something underneath it as well. And then we'll try putting fuel through. I'll have to use premix, I think, just in case. I'll make sure that the oil is topped off, I guess, first before I even try to add any fuel to it. I don't want to get too crazy here, but that'll be the plan. All right, I've got some oil and gas mixed up in the tank. In theory, since I topped off the oil tank, I might be getting way too much oil into the crank and all that. So if I do get this running, it's probably going to be really, really smoky. So I guess I should probably put it at the other end of the driveway. I'll think about that. But for now, before I even start running it, I'm just going to turn the petcock to on. So this should, if there's enough gas in there, gas should immediately start coming down the tubes. When gas and oil starts coming down these, it'll go right into the carbs. And the carbs, in theory, if everything is okay in the carbs, they'll stay in the carbs. The gas will stay in the carbs. And then I can fire up the bike. Since there's spark, I know there's compression just by kicking it over, feeling it. In theory, if I get gas as well, the bike should run. If that doesn't happen, the alternative is I might have to pull the carbs off and clean them. I mean, it's pretty standard maintenance if any bike's been sitting. So I would be very surprised if I didn't have to do that, but you never know. So we're going to find out. Actually, let me go get some rags. Okay. Not really sure how this is going to go. One way to find out. Okay. Oh. Alright, leak somewhere. Is that just right here? I think that's just at the bottom of this filter. Maybe it stopped, maybe it didn't. Let's see what happens here. Got the key in my pocket. Throw that in there. I wouldn't be surprised if putting the gas tank on bumped it to the point where the spark isn't strong enough, but let's find out. No leaks. No, nothing crazy. I'm gonna stand on the bike here. Let you guys watch. Got Crocs, that's gonna hurt my feet. So I think the left side carburetor there has a stuck float. I didn't see if the right side was leaking at all. I don't think so. But let me see if I can pull the carb off and clean it. Just the float. See what happens. Cheers. All right, I'm working on pulling the carbs off. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting this top, I I guess, screw cap cover, whatever you want to call it, off here. It went fine on the other one. It was a little tight. I think it's been longer than I thought since these have been gone through, so I'm curious to see what they look like on the inside. I've done a separate video about how to clean a carb, so maybe I'll link that here. But in the meantime, I'm going to get these taken apart and show you what they look like. Alright, I got these screws out of the bottom of the float bowl, and you can tell it's really not too bad in there. And here, I've seen worse. The little needle under the float bowl on this side is definitely something I want to check, because I think these floats are not doing their job properly. I don't know if it's the needle's dirty or maybe the floats themselves are not adjusted properly, so I'll get that figured out. But it's interesting to see it's not too bad in here. I do definitely want to take the jets out, either clean them or more likely replace them. I do have at least one full kit left, but I can order another one if I need new jets. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. So I got the other carburetor off. I'm going to pop the float bowl open and we'll take a look-see together. Okay, yeah, not bad. Actually looks fairly clean. I can see the whole way through the main jet. I don't know, it's not too awful. Got a nice minty air filter ready for service. Don't mind the collection of chipmunk droppings and crumbs and all that, but it's nice and clean, ready to use. Something like that. So to explain to the YouTubers or the YouTube people, and to explain to Julia, I've been working on the bike a little bit this morning. Last time I went to see if I could get this to run, the petcock, I believe, was leaking pretty bad, which was causing the carbs to overflow with gas. So obviously I wanted to take care of that problem before I continued. I also ended up swapping out the battery, so I haven't even checked if there's spark. I probably should have, but I was a little excited to just see what happens here. But I got the gas to the point where, if you want to come look, in theory it should fill the carbs and not leak too bad. Okay, I was kind of expecting this to happen. This is leaking on this side. Kind of seems like, you know what, we're just gonna fire it up, see what happens here, because it's probably overflowing the holes. I can't see if that's lit. Yeah, these lights are lit. So I have battery, I just don't know if I have spark. Well, we're gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna put the choke off for now. Oh, yeah, I don't even have this hooked up. So let's see. This might work better. We'll see. Doesn't really sound like things are going right. Doesn't really seem like there's any spark at all. What do you think? Alright, I'll go from there. But thank you, Julia. Woo! A little smoky here. But we got the red bike running, so that's cool. What do you think, Milo? Is that cool? Can't really see Milo. Jeez. So I have twice as much oil as I should. This is gonna foul the plug. Jeez. I gotta disconnect that auto lubrication system. Oh my. Wow.